Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of The Crew. This time we're going to be talking about one of the new things they've just added into the game, and this is the second DLC, Calling All Units. Now, my opinions on this DLC are basically going to be influenced by the amount of time I've played on it. Now, I gotta say, this is a pretty freaking awesome DLC. There's plenty of new things to explore. Not explore, they haven't added any new areas into the game. But there's plenty of new things to get, just like all these new cop cars. Now, this Mercedes GLC Coupe that you see is going to be the car that you get for free. This is basically going to be like your starter, your starting vehicle. This is going to basically be the vehicle that you first play out with. So, the whole police spec, it's just an entire new spec in general. Now these police cars aren't free. They are going to cost you some credits. Like the Koenigsegg Acura has, the Koenigsegg Acura, it costs right around 700,000 credits. Now, that's no cheap price. In fact, that costs just as much as the regular Koenigsegg Acura, and this is just for a separate spec in general. Holy shit. So, yeah, but the good news is that there is a new game mode in which you can win these police specs from, and we call this is arrest mode. Now, this is going to be the brand new game mode that you're going to be seeing a lot of people playing, because it is a lot of fun. Now, basically, your main objective is you have to pick up a crate that's just lying in the middle of the street for plenty of other traffic vehicles to hit it, for reasons, and you gotta bring this crate to an objective that is oh so wondrous miles away. Now it's not going to be easy to bring this crate over here, as you're going to be pursued by a bunch of cops that are going to be using like EMP shocks at you and flashbangs and all good stuff. So now these crates, they can be, you can kind of like put them together and relate it to like the medals that you earn. So you'll have like bronze crates, platinum crates, gold crates, and all that good stuff. So as you'd expect from the platinum crates, the chase doesn't last for very long. It probably only lasts for right about 3 miles, and it won't give you a lot of rewards. But, well, none of these crates give you a lot of rewards, but for the platinum crates, they'll probably last you right around 11 miles, and it'll be quite a long drive with you being pursued by cops and all that good stuff. So, so what do you really have to defend yourself with? Well, you've got certain abilities. I know this is basically going to be like a new app on your smartphone that you can activate, and they'll be pretty much only useful in these cop chases, or if you're being pursued as a most wanted. So, with these new abilities, so racers can get EMP shocks, and I mean, an EMP shock, it pretty much explains itself. It just makes your car spin out, and it makes you have a very, very, very bad day. And besides EMP shocks, racers also get flashbangs and unlimited nitrous. And the unlimited nitrous can be quite useful in case you just want to, get the hell away from all the enemy vehicles, all the cop cars. And, you can actually see what your top speed is without having to run out of nitrous at the last second. So, well, you've seen all the racers, you've seen what they get, so let's see what some of the cops get. Okay, so, if you're a cop, then what do you get to use to help catch the racers? Well, as a cop, you get 4 unique abilities. You get an EMP shock, which is going to be carried on from the racers. This will basically just make you spin out, and it'll make you whine and cry on the side of the race. You get the speed hack. Now, the speed hack, it can be very, very useful for being able to slow down other cars. And if a car is at a... Basically what it does, it just hacks into the engine, it slows the car down, and, yeah, that's about it. I mean, if the car is stationary and uses the speed hack, they're not gonna be going anywhere. So anyway, besides the speed hack, you get a jammer. Now, what the jammer does is basically... it'll jam your your map, it'll jam your map, it won't tell you where to go, it'll also jam your nitrous, so it'll basically completely mess up your navigation, and it can get quite amusing just watching people just spin in circles, just trying to figure out where the hell to go. And the EMP field, what this thing does is it basically just deactivates the brakes. It doesn't have too much use, but if you want to slow down brakes, then use that. So anyway, for the transporters, so what the transporters get, so we do get an EMP shock, and I've already explained too much of that. So anyway, on to the other stuff. So, Guardian. The Guardian will basically deactivate the abilities of the cops, so the cops won't be able to use their abilities for a short period of time. And the Flashbang, it's a Flashbang, what is there to say? And you got the Unlimited Nitrous. I quite like the Unlimited Nitrous, because it does give you a... Well, you know, if you really need to get away from the cops, or if you're at a really perilous situation, you could just use that Unlimited Nitrous, and you'll take off like a... rocket. And here we go. Okay, so clearly there are some lies being spread around. Now, the Unlimited Nitrous is not completely unlimited. In fact, it's the amount of time duration you really have. It's basically the amount of time you have between just two nitrous tanks in general. I'm not sure why they didn't just call it an extra tank, because it isn't really a limited nitro. I mean, yeah, it never ends, but it eventually ends at some... Oh, here, a little tongue twister here. So it ends, but it doesn't end. Fuck, okay, so the Unlimited Nitrous, it's basically just a double nitrous tank, you know, if you want to put it that way. I mean, it doesn't really last forever. But let's be honest, if you could have used Unlimited Nitrous as a racer, it'd be just a little bit overpowered, not to say the least. So anyway, now, the crew calling all units isn't perfect. There are some imperfections to this DLC. Obviously, one of the main things that they did with the DLC is the multiplayer. Now, I haven't really yet played the multiplayer lately, because I've been too damn addicted to these cop chases. But as far as I know with the multiplayer, they've literally reset everybody's league. Everybody's multiplayer league has been reset down to Bronze 4. And that's gonna make a lot of people very, very upset. So hopefully in the near future of the crew calling the units, they fix that and they bring everybody's leagues back to the original. Oh, and also there's a big problem, because like sometimes if you play the crew with cop chases, you might lag out of the system. So it's some more things that need to get fixed. So anyway, besides all the absolutely terrible glitches, I really like this DLC. I really do. It's a lot of fun to play. There's plenty of things to get, plenty of new vehicles, but you know, I'm just gonna dissect this DLC even further now and see what makes this game tick. So let's talk about the absolutely abysmal story of this new DLC. So, the story, where to even begin? So, well, probably with the basics would help. So, Zoe. If you remember Zoe, she was the lady who helped you out through the main campaign. She basically directed and guided you towards your main quest of killing Shiv. Oh, what a quest that was, alright. we didn't even complete that quest. So, anyway. Zoe is using you, Alex, as... It's basically like a little lab rat, a little test subject for her next police recruit named Clara, and she's you're basically she's trying to see if Clara has what it takes to be a police officer, and Clara does make it. Unfortunately, after that, I don't really know what happens, because none of these stories are in any chronological order. They are all pretty much just unlocked individually every time you get a new spec. I really don't know which order it is, and there isn't like some epic race at the end or anything like that. But yeah, just... Well, you know, I don't think any of us are really looking for a big, massive Halo-like campaign in a game like The Crew, but I would at least expect some sort of a order. But besides the absolutely abysmal story, the missions are actually quite fun. They're all varied and very interesting to play. I'm trying to see where your next arrest mode will take place. So most of these are arrest modes, and the other half are, well, I think there's only like 3, but they're like cop races, and that's basically what you see me doing right here. I'm just doing a cop race in my Lamborghini Gallardo police car. So, in the crew calling all units, they have added an abundance of new vehicles, all sorts of abominations of nature to explore. They're all really nice, and they all differ in gameplay and style. I mean, certain vehicles we can look at are the Maserati MC12, the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, but, you know, I'm not going to waste my time in this video right now. I'm going to be putting them in another video when I can get some of these cars upgraded, and so I can actually show you some gameplay footage, because, well, I don't have these cars yet, since I've just gotten the DLC. But, anyway, so I will be doing a whole video series of the crew calling all units in the future, because I'm fully aware that this video isn't nearly long enough to talk about everything that's in the DLC. There's just so much more to talk about. But anyway, so I guess I'll be wrapping up the video right about now. So, tell me, what do you think about the crew calling all units? Do you like it? Has it disappointed you? Or do you wish there's just that one little extra bit just to make you a very, very happy camper? And so yeah, remember to like, comment, or subscribe, either of the 3, I don't care. And as always, take care folks, and see you later. Bye-bye!
Fucking Mickey Mouse Pizza, Oh yeah, Bala, what's up everybody?